Things I think while I lie awake and contemplate tonight are wearing me out. Well, maybe tomorrow the world will wake and get it right, but I have my doubts, yeah. So during the day, well, I design machines of war that scream through the sky. Cause I, for one, I like to go to bed free at night under these stars and stripes. And I have no doubt that we're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts. And I have my doubts that we'll make it back out. Yes, I have my doubts. But they'll wind you up and pull the cord until you're spun right out. And I don't understand. So roll the dice and raise the price to feed the machine's mouth. Call it the progress of man. And I have my doubt that we're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts. And I have my doubts that we'll make it back out. And I have my doubts. So I'll drink my stuff and raise some hell and shoot my guns to the end of my time. You can have the booze and go to hell and take the guns, but I know they won't be mine. And I have my doubt that we're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts. And I have my doubts that we'll make it back out. Yes, I have my doubts. So we're all messed up and out of touch. Let's text someone who's in the other room. So don't wonder why we don't say hi or know anyone. I might as well move to the moon. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, I hope that I'm wrong. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, I hope that I'm wrong. The things I think while I lie awake and contemplate at night are wearing me out.
First question.
Hang on. Just hang on a second here. Let me retry that. I don't know why it did that. Wow, that is the first time that I've had it do that to me. Give me just a second here. I have never had it do that to me before. It almost seems if I've got audio coming through on this. Hang on a minute. All right, I think I fixed it.
Watered, but God gave the increase, so that neither.
Let me restart. There you go. I'm sorry, folks. It's been crazy so far. Let me tell you.
1 Corinthians 3. And I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Christ. I have fed you with milk, and not with meat, for hitherto ye were not able to bear it, neither yet now are ye able, for ye are yet carnal. For whereas there is among you envying and strife and divisions, are ye not carnal, and walk as men? For while one saith, I am of Paul, another, I am of Apollos, are ye not carnal? Who then is Paul, and who is Apollos? But ministers by whom ye believed, even as the Lord gave to every man. I have planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. So that neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry, ye are God's building. According to the grace of God which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest. For the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore let no man glory in men. For all things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life or death or things present or things to come, all are yours. And ye are Christ's, and Christ is God's.
Good evening. It's November 27th, 2015. This is Mike and Jen. Welcome to the Watchman News. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Probably not as good as earlier, huh?
No.
You had a little bit of fun this morning, though, huh?
Yep.
It was on the Pete Santilli show, well, Off the Hook in the mornings this morning. She wasn't on there like as a guest. She was on there as a call-in guest, and it was quite humorous.
So I would urge you to go and check that out. It was very interesting. It was a very good show. I think the whole show was good. Don't just check out. She was at the very, very end, and but the whole show was really, really good. But wow, there's a lot going on today, and there's a lot that's been going on. And I know the title of the show, I've listed Russia and Syria, and I kind of have a feeling that this show's going to wind up about the United States. I really do. I think we're going to probably be spending the hour about the United States. We're here a little bit late. We'll go a little bit past 5 o'clock to make up for that. I don't know why I was a little slower at getting everything hooked up, and then I had a couple of issues that I had to deal with, so that I apologize for. As usual, we'll go ahead and get ready. Oh, I wanted to update something on the monetization. I've been talking about that a little bit, and it's not all about that. And I've told you guys about that, and I went to show you the other night, and I wasn't able to because I lost connection. With this new method, we will not use connection. I'll take you right to our YouTube page, just so you know, I'm speaking about monetization. It's not all about that. It's really not. It's just I was trying to get a little bit of something so that we can go to get equipment. The reason our voice sounds like it does, and I'm not talking about the echoey, because most of the echoey comes from an audio software I use to try to make our voice sound a little better, more professional. But we're using some cheap Logitech desktop microphone, and we would like to be using headsets to do this show. Anyway, let me just go here. I'll be more than happy to show you the riches I'm making here. Oh, looky here, right here, a whole big 43 cents. It's the 27th of November, and I've made 43 cents. Now, mind you, I only get 60% of that because I am a YouTube partner with Freedom Network. So I only get 60% of that 43 cents. So we're by far from making a lot of money. How can we make money from doing this show? By you guys sharing it. If you guys will share the show, click like, share, get us out there. And I know I haven't been so, what's the word, dear? For being there every night, persistent. That's not the word I'm looking for, but a lot of that was because I didn't have my desktop computer here to be able to do the show. There's been a million reasons. I'm not going to bring you into the drama of my life. I'm going to try not to bring you into the drama of my life. But there's a lot of reasons why I haven't been here. As far as doing the show, that is going to change. We will be here. I'm going to put Jen in charge of me for that. We will we will be here. We will be consistent was the word that I was looking for. We will be consistent with the show. So anyway, that's what I was getting at, and I'm not trying to make tons of money. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to, all I would like to do is be able to get us a couple $12, $13 headsets, a Cat 5e cable so that we can have our cameras back so you can see us live and not just a picture of us. Really, all I need for that is a simple Cat 5e cable that you can probably pick up for $5. But see, I'm not going to ask, I have no income, none, and I will not ask Jen to support the show financially whatsoever. She shouldn't have to. So let's not get into all that. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and get suspicious observers out of the way, and then I'll be right back with you.
Good morning, folks. Let's say goodbye to a couple solar tornadoes, and then we'll watch a massive plasma filament coming in. And while we watch these, know we've got a lot going on right now, and a lot to catch up with if you're needing to do so this weekend. By the way, these solar tornadoes are heading out of view, but the plasma dancing in on the southeastern limb will become a significant eruption threat in 3 days if it does not release beforehand. Coming to spaceweathernews.com, let's see the last 24 hours of our star. Not much happening once again. We're going to be mostly watching for coronal hole streams in the solar wind over the next 5 or 6 days. There was one lonely little pop on the disk within the northern active regions, but it's not clear if even a smidge of that ejected. Not a space weather concern, and neither is solar flaring. Low and expected to remain there. Sunspot situation is not horrible, but the spots amassing on the north here, even the largest in the middle, lack any significant magnetic complexity this morning and are unlikely to make big flares. Take a look at the electron flux. Hit the floor. The magnetometer also showing a big space weather impact at Earth. And at the solar wind, we see the blip in the last 12 hours, but while density is now above average in the stream, the speed has only jumped back up to average normal speed. This was one of the themes of my talks at Observing the Frontier. It's not just about magnitude of impact, it's about the change presented, the delta, which is why the disruption to our total magnetic protection is noticeable despite fairly normal solar wind. And also it helps that the magnetic character of the solar wind, the phi in blue, danced down a 180 for 2 straight days and then spun round for the full 360 in a matter of 3 hours. That's always going to disrupt our field a bit. The coronal magnetic fields bent up and then back down, opening the northern positive IMF of the coronal holes to this area of the heliosphere. Earth has connected to that area, which is not terribly strong, but certainly worth mentioning. With those coronal holes set to face Earth today, and Saturn about 48 hours from conjoining our star, we may see more earthquakes above the magnitude 6 mark soon. Folks, a small and not very bright meteor was seen this week over Michigan. Strange lack of outbursting light with that. How about some ecological logistics? The original tight packing job done by life on Earth has been analyzed, and it is incredible how forests do their sphere packing. Westerners know about the killer snowstorm in the western USA, but how about a similar event in China this week? Also had catastrophic rainfall in Maldives and Qatar, with the latter taking more than a year's worth of rain in just a few hours. We're always watching the low pressure in our top viewer locations, but let's also note a cyclone formation just south of the equator here. Next, we jump to the Americas, where Sandra approaches Mexico, while 2 high-pressure Earth spots squeeze a low between them in the continental U.S. That's where the rain will be in these areas. Over in Europe, we're seeing the large northern low and one in the Mediterranean. It's the hotter waters bringing the more severe storms. Folks, if you haven't seen our last 3 uploads, they are very worth watching. 2 days ago, after the morning news, we posted our first OLR quake forecasting results. These links are found below this video, by the way, and on the homepage of suspiciousobservers.org. Then the highlights from our first conference were that night. It is getting censored all over the place, I believe due to the song, but I made it available as a free download at otf.cells.com, which is also where you can download the conference presentations themselves in full or individually. And you can also get the digital copy of our book or pre-order the hardcover copy. All pre-orders to domestic buyers will arrive by Christmas. And as a reminder, for every pre-order by midnight tonight, $1 goes to the animals in need at World Heart. Lastly, if you didn't catch yesterday's morning news with the poll flip article, hop back there and check that out. We've got current conditions and shots of our star to close. It's 5:45 a.m. Eastern time, and that's the news. Eyes open. No fear. Be safe, everyone.
And I would urge you to check those out. Those are really, really good. Those are really, really good videos. The one that he says it's getting, sorry, let me mute that. The one he says it's getting censored. Wow, is that good? That is extremely good. I guess it's on with the news. It started out, like I said, it was a good morning. Jen was actually called into the Pete Santilli show. It was rather, again, it was humorous. She did a very, very good job. They did a good job with her. And she had just called to joke around with them originally, but it kind of got on some serious topics. And I'm proud of how good she did with it, and I'm proud of how good they did with her. And not that she really needs. She's got a wonderful personality, a wonderful mind, and that's why I appreciate her so much. So anyway, along with that, there was a couple of things I ran across today that really struck me, that really hit me deep down, and Jen hasn't seen the video from either one of these events yet, and I did that on purpose. The reason why I did that is because on our last show, which was what, Wednesday, sweetie?
Yeah.
On our last show, towards the end of the show, what was it? What was that I was talking about? It just grabbed a hold of you though, and you really livened up in the conversation. What was it about?
Oh, the police.
Oh, the police. That's interesting. Well, that just so happens to be what our first discussion and video is going to be about. Actually, what both of them are going to be about. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to play you a video, and this is absolutely striking. I'm going to bring up the article so that Jen can see it, and I will link it down in the About tab as well later. But it's a video, and I will pause it in a couple of places. Oh, wait, I'm going to have an issue pausing it. Let's see, how do I want it to do this here? I will actually just bring you, instead of playing the actual video, I will do it right from like I usually do it. So just give me a second to switch screens here. And voila, there it is. Okay, so I want to be able to pause it in a couple spots because I want to show you. Sometimes when you watch something one time through, you miss some things, and I don't want you to miss them. And so that's why I wanted the ability to pause. It's a little bit harder for me to do it in the software that I use to produce the show. So anyway, here's the video. And let's go up to the caption here. Denver Police Department so set on stifling protests that they pepper sprayed a 12-year-old. Not kidding, not kidding. And again, I will kind of pause it here. Let's go ahead and watch this.
This is what a policeman looks like!
Okay, I want you to notice, you should be able to see my cursor here. Right here on the side of the bus, there's a little 12-year-old boy in a red shirt, okay, with a backpack on. His mother is holding his hand. She is right here. She also has a backpack on. She's a blonde. You'll be able to see them both a little bit better in just a second. Okay, now I want to note that they did step forward. They did step forward. They were next to somebody, a member of the citizen media, the civilian media, not militia, just like me and you. They're just like me and you. They're out there with cameras. They're trying to get the real story, because you're not going to get the real story from Fox News. You're not going to get the real story from MSNBC or CNN or any other of the fake news. You're only going to get it with alternative news like us or like Pete Santilli. That's the only place you are going to get the truth. That's it. So let's watch. They aren't doing anything violent, aren't they? Are they? You've got one person here on the right. Now, he was media. I will try and back it up a little bit here. He's got a camera. If you see, he's got a camera in his hand. All he's doing is walking up closer to get a better shot. And this woman, and I'm assuming her son, holding his hand, is walking up a little bit closer. And here they come running back to safety from the police, the ones that's supposed to protect and serve. They are running from them. Now, tell me, what could they have done? What could they have done? Really? That is what is going on in this country. And I'm not really sure exactly. The date says 4/29 of 2015. Okay, so that would have been the date that this had happened on. It's not something that just happened yesterday or anything like that. Really, it's got to stop. It's really got to stop, because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of innocent people, good-hearted, loving people that aren't going to make it. This 12-year-old can't fight back. His mother is, and I'm assuming it's his mother, it's her job to take care of him. Okay, she can't fight them. She can't fight them and take, but what's, I don't know if I did it on the show the other night or if it was just something I posted on the Watchman News Facebook page. There's a lot of news that gets posted here or there that I don't get covered here. So if you're not a member of the Watchman News Facebook page, I urge you to join that because there's a lot of things I post there that I don't get to do on air. And but anyway, it was our State Department, I believe it was the State Department, that was saying that more or less the Syrians didn't have the right to defend themselves. I believe it was the Syrians, they said that they didn't have the right to defend themselves. They were listing the people like Turkey and everybody that had a right to defend themselves, but yet they were picking different groups of people that didn't have the right to defend themselves. And that's what they are doing right here in the United States. They're saying we don't have the right to defend ourselves. We don't. We don't. I'm going to show you another video that, I've got this stupid desktop microphone that keeps falling, so forgive me on that. I'm going to show you another video of how we absolutely do not have the right to defend ourselves. We don't. Anybody that tells you anything otherwise, it's just not true. So, and I need to link this down in the About tab. I don't have it down there yet. I need to link it down there yet. This is by News Channel 428. I will link it, the video down there. And wow, I'm going to even bring this up here. Wow, check this out.
All right, we're right here at the motherfucking Walmart. Can't do video?
Not of me.
No, I'm not doing. I'm doing of the sign of Walmart. Not of you. Not of you. I promise. And the reason why I'm recording is because all the carts.
Come here. Let me see your ID.
Hang on, sir. Nobody has to show any ID, sir. Nobody has to show any ID, sir.
Yeah, you got to show ID.
Sir, you're grabbing me? Are you serious? Calm down.
Put it down.
Are you serious? You're about to tase me?
Look,
you're about to tase me?
Get your hand
off
me.
Don't tase me, sir. Don't tase me, sir.
Look at this.
What's wrong with you?
Are you seeing this?
Put that down.
Sir, I am harmful. I am
down.
I am not.
We're leaving.
Don't resist. We're leaving. You're not going anywhere now.
We are leaving.
You put your hands on me, and now you're not going anywhere.
I need everybody's ID.
What?
Everybody's ID.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Fuck, sir.
No, no.
I'm about to start recording this shit.
Yeah, start recording it. Set that phone off right
No,
now.
I have right. I'm not intimidated. I have right. Sir, I'm recording your ass.
What's your name, sir?
Right there, Danish. That's Danish.
What's your name, sir?
Oh shit.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Damn.
Get out of the car.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Get your hands. Put your hands on the thing. Put them on the thing. Put them right there. Put them right there.
Whoa.
Keep it right there. I'll put a round in your ass real quick.
Come on, let him do it, man. Stop.
On the ground, now.
Can't do that. Oh, shit.
You get on the ground.
Can't do that. Oh, shit. What are you doing? Stop. I'm down, man. Damn. You got it, man.
On the ground.
Come on. Shit. I'm down, man. I'm down.
Get down.
Stop, man. I'm down. I'm down, dude. Oh. Man. Come
Get
on.
on the ground.
Come on. I got to let
You're
you.
going to tease again.
Come on, man.
On the ground.
I'm down. What are you doing,
On the
man?
ground.
I'm down, man. Stop.
Down on the
I'm
ground.
down, man.
Down on the ground, now.
Come on, man.
On the ground.
I'm going down, man.
On the ground.
I ain't got nothing, man.
Get down.
Going
Get down. You're under arrest.
I'm going down. I'm down, man. I'm down. I'm down, dog. I'm down, dog. Come on, man. What are you doing? Come on, man. I'm down.
On the ground.
I'm down. Come on, man. I'm down, dog. Where you at?
On the ground.
I'm down, man.
Get down. On the
Down,
ground.
man.
On the ground.
You see this, man?
Get back.
Get on the ground. Do it now.
You're gonna get
Get on the ground. Do it now. Get on the ground. Do it now.
Get down.
Get on the ground. Do it now. Down, man. Oh, God.
You're gonna get it again. You're gonna get it again.
Get my, I want him going to get the ID, but you're attacking him. I'm attacking you to get out here. Sir, I'm here. Why? Look what you are doing. You're scaring me. You scared? Yes, you are scared because I didn't do anything. You're scaring me. You're under arrest. For what? For what? Sir, I'm asking you valuable questions. You just come to the house and like, look, I am scared. I do not know what you're doing.
He ain't do anything.
But I'm scared. You have me.
Wait, how are you gonna arrest somebody? You didn't give him a reason about what are you arresting?
Get out of here! I'm not talking to you.
This is my house, though.
Get out of the car, Eric. Don't leave. No, this is
my.
wrong. What are you doing, sir? What is your name? You, sir. I'm not answering you. You can answer to me. I am answering you, but look at what you're doing. He's recording this. Why are you doing this? You're under arrest. For what? That's what I'm asking, sir. That's all I'm asking. Of what charge? That's all I'm asking you.
It's on.
Sir, you can't just arrest me for something.
Hey!
Arrest!
This officer, he harassing everybody over here.
Sir, what is your problem, sir? What is this? Sir, Eric, don't leave with the
What did he didn't do anything.
What are you doing?
D, just let him go. Let him come.
He's trying to take me to jail for what? He's telling me I'm under arrest. I am scared, son. I am scared. I'm asking you nicely. Why are you doing this, sir? Do not shoot me. Please don't shoot me. What are you reaching for? Please don't shoot me, sir. Sir, please do not shoot me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Please do not shoot me. Do not shoot me, sir. Please, oh my God.
Clearly didn't like that I was pointing my camera to videotape him, but he came around the area very slow. He's on and off his microphone right now. He's now calling in my license plate number of my excursion. He thinks he's being funny now.
Hi. Go take your hand out of your pocket. Okay?
No, sir, I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. No.
Hey, seriously.
Put your gun down, really? This one's really got a gun on me. No. You don't touch me. You don't touch me.
I'm at that address. So you
don't touch me.
Hey, man.
No, you don't touch me.
When I tell you to take your hand out.
I've done nothing.
Okay.
Nope.
You need to relax.
You go away.
Okay. I don't go away. I stay where I am. You can go in your house if you want, or you can stay out here. But you don't keep your hand in your pocket. Okay.
My hand can be in my pocket. There's nothing in there. I've done nothing. What have I done?
I'm telling you.
Answer me. What have I done? Why'd you get out of your vehicle?
You're taking a picture of me. I'm taking a picture of you.
You take a picture and leave.
Okay. I don't have to leave.
Neither do I.
So I told you to take your hand out of your pocket. I just want to make sure you don't have a weapon.
You know I don't have a weapon on me.
Okay. I don't know that.
You do that. I'm completely clear. Wrong. Okay. You have your gun out because you're a police officer. You're trying to intimidate me. And this is going all over YouTube.
Put it on.
This is horrible. Trust me, I will. Okay. You guys have done enough to my family.
Okay. I don't even know who you are.
That's why you just happen to slowly approach my house, stop in front of my house,
I don't even know,
and then keep going. So that was just random. That was just random?
Yep.
So you stopped. Okay. You didn't stop at anyone else. You didn't stop at anybody's house but mine.
What's wrong with you?
Your station is corrupt.
Oh, okay. Are you some kind of a constitutionalist? Are you some kind of a constitutionalist?
No, sir.
Crazy guy or something like that? Is that your
Is that what you're going after? Is that where you're going? Are you throwing claims around?
I'm asking you.
Are you throwing these around?
What's that?
Are you throwing labels around?
Why are you doing this?
Why are you sitting here with your gun out at me? This is why I'm doing this, to protect myself from you.
Sup guys, event. So you still think you're free? Just out of curiosity, how many people still think that the United States is a free nation? If so, show me proof. I want proof that we are free, because the evidence of the times proves the contrary. We are no longer a free nation. If we were truly free, the government would not be taking money out of your check every week for taxes. They would be asking for donations. If we were truly free, our government would not be an oligarchy ran by corporations that pay our politicians to pass unconstitutional laws like the Patriot Act, further stripping us of our rights and eroding our freedoms. If we were truly free, you wouldn't have to worry about being shot or shaken down by the police, because they would truly work for you. If we were truly free, you would not be able to be arrested for drug possession, because all drugs would be legal. And who's the government to tell you what you can and cannot put in your own body? If we were truly free, the NSA wouldn't be tapping our phones or doing surveillance on everyday citizens like you and I. And the Federal Reserve would cease to exist, and there would be no more banksters fixing the economy and crashing the market. If we were truly free, we wouldn't even be having this conversation, because these problems would be irrelevant. So you still think you're free? Freedom is an illusion. It always comes at a price. This is Event Horizon. Peace out.
And a lot of people would probably have a problem with the end of that video, because he mentioned many different things, and parts of those things are things that different people of different political belief systems would disagree with. He brought up drugs, about whether you were truly free. Hey, I don't like certain drugs. I think heroin is crazy, but I also think Prozac and Zoloft and fluvoxamine maleate, whatever form it's in, any type of serotonin reuptake inhibitor is absolutely absurd to me. But those are legal, right? You just go to your doctor, he writes on a piece of paper, you go and you get the poison and you take it home and you stick it in your mouth. That's fine, that's legal, right? But it's not legal for the Desert Storm vet, right, to go grab a joint and smoke it because he kind of freaked out because of his PTSD, and he just wants to relax and just have a calm night at home with his family. But we're free, right? But we're free. Or if you're on the right side of things, you might go absolutely bizarre, because he brought up about the fact that there wouldn't be taxes, and oh my God, there's got to be taxes because we got to pay the war machine. We've got to pay the war machine or else we won't be safe. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the fear. I'm quite frankly tired, and forgive me, of the bullshit. And forgive me, I don't normally use profanity on this show, but I'm tired of it. Why can't we just be one with another? Jen, how did those video clips, how did they make you feel?
Terrible.
You know, baby, that's the stuff I watch all day long. And not necessarily so I can do this show. I do it to be a witness for God. Because it's my job, per his command, whether it be in the written word of the Bible or whether it be his personal word in my heart, for me to be a witness. There's a lot of craziness going on in this world. I had to joke with you a little bit earlier on some of it. Because, oh my God, what was I talking to? And I say what, I would refer to it as who, but most of the people out there would say it's a what. What was I talking to? On Facebook, private messaging.
Oh.
Speak up a little. Go ahead, say it.
Was it the Muslim guy?
Yeah, a Muslim guy. Oh, fear, scare. Oh, he's gonna bomb us. Bullshit. He's not. Me and this guy, we're commenting on the same status and group I'm in on Facebook, and we wound up friending each other on Facebook and having several wonderful conversations. And I enjoy talking to him. His name, if I don't mispronounce it, is Tufik. And he's a great guy. And he understands it. See, it's not Islam that you should be concerned with. It should be the political war machine that is actually behind ISIS that you should be concerned about, because it's a mask. Okay, it's a mask. They are using Islam as a reason. And I know I'm going to have a lot of lovers for saying this, but they are using Islam as a reason to invoke fear in you and hatred towards your fellow man. That's all it is. It's a political ploy. They're using it to control your minds and your actions. Don't let them win. That's what's going on with the police and their training. They started teaching the police and their training. It's called training, right? They started teaching the police and their training that everybody lies to you, that everybody is a threat, everybody is a danger. You don't know who could pull a gun on you. Fear, fear, fear. And the American public is in training. We are. The sad thing is most people don't even realize that we're in training. They don't get it. You know why I have a grasp of it so well and I don't budge on it? You don't see me sway back and forth. I post a lot of stuff, especially on my personal Facebook. You don't see me sway back and forth. You don't see me cheering on Donald Trump one day and then telling you about how everybody is equal the next day. There's a reason for that. I was fortunate enough to find somebody, a woman, to spend my days with that isn't so easily swayed like that either. But we both have one thing in common that I think is a huge contributor to that. What is it, dear? I quit doing it in 2006. I don't know about you. We don't have it here.
Oh, TV.
We don't have a TV. We don't watch television. That's their biggest form of training. And now they're using social media and every single means that they can use to get a hold of your mind and tell you who to hate and tell you who to fear and tell you who the boogeyman is today. It's frustrating. It really is. Because I do think of myself as a watchman. I was told to be a watchman, so I will be a watchman. And it's not easy. Emotionally, it's a roller coaster that is just absolutely unbelievable. Because at the same time, I try to have unconditional love for all my brothers and sisters out there. All of you. Even the ones that wish harm on me. Because I'm told to. There's a reason for that. The good book doesn't tell me to be a victim. Oh, no. Oh, no. It doesn't tell me to be a victim. I'm just speechless. I really am. I mean, we've got a president, so-called president in office that thinks he's some type of king or some type of God himself. We've got an administration that backs him. And then it goes beyond that. We've got these big mobs, and I'm going to call them mobs, the United Nations and NATO, and it's crazy. The only thing we need is love. And I'm serious. I'm not some 60s put some dandelions in my hair freak. And don't misunderstand me. If you are, that's fine. But that's not me. You know, you're talking to somebody that will be the first to tell you an eye for an eye. Am I right, Jen?
Yeah.
What would happen? And I don't want to use myself, but you've picked this up from me. If somebody were to harm you, what would my reaction be?
Kick butt.
Would I not be relentless?
Yep.
So obviously I'm not some dandelion in my hair, peace, lovey-dovey pacifist. And again, I'm not putting down if somebody is. Everybody has their role in life. We need those people just as much as we need the people that just want to fight or whatever. I don't understand why we need it all necessarily, but it's, you know, none of us can understand all things. We are not supposed to understand all things. And anybody that tells you they can understand all things are lying to you. And I don't try to understand everything, but there are some things that we should be able to understand. And one of the things that we should be able to understand is what goes wrong in the minds of the people. Whether it be somebody that wears a badge, whether it be somebody that's in the military, or whether it's just somebody that agrees with another group of people. What is wrong in their minds when they think that they have to attack innocent people? I want to go back to that last video that we watched. I believe it was the second. It was a hotel room setting. And I don't know what happened. You know, that's the first thing, the right side of the aisle wants to, well, you don't know what was done before they started shooting the video. No, I don't know what was done before they started shooting the video. But I do know, because I'm not an absolute idiot, that if that dude wanted to hurt that cop badly, he could have did it, because that cop really wasn't inflicting that much pain or damage, not even with a taser. So, wait a minute here. We got the quote-unquote criminal, you know, the guy that's resisting arrest, that's trying to calm the cop down. The first clip, by the way, was at a Walmart, and the one guy was trying to tell the cop, calm down, man, calm down. The cop's all pulling his taser out. I'm the authority. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I only have one authority, and that authority is God. I don't care if you have a badge. I don't care if you have a gun. I don't care if you got a taser. I don't care if you got pepper spray. I don't care what you have. If you don't have goodness in your heart, it doesn't matter to me. Sorry all the clicking you hear. My headphones are broke. I'm just kind of trying to keep them on my head. That's all I care about. Look, man, I don't care if you're Catholic or Baptist or Lutheran or Mormon or Muslim. Muslim, I said the word Muslim. Oh my God, fear, 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 fear. I don't care what you are, as long as you have kindness and love in your heart towards your fellow man. That is all that matters. That is all that matters. I see a lot of people say stuff like that, but then they turn around and they're so double-minded. The Bible would say it as double-minded. Which is odd, too. I didn't even bring this up. Me and Jen, would you absolutely stand for a lie?
No.
And I know you guys don't know her, but, you know, personally, on a personal level, but she's a very straightforward, very honest person. She will not take any BS whatsoever. Don't get me wrong, she's one of the funnest people to ever be around you could ever imagine. My days are filled with pleasure and laughs and good times. But she won't put up with BS, and she won't put up with any lies. So if I mistake or if I lie about something here, you please call me out on it. But we were sitting here, Probably not quite an hour before we came on to do the show, and I'm thinking about it in my head. I'm thinking about the show and the things that we're going to cover and the evil that's in this world. What happened, Jen?
You mean about the Bible?
Yeah.
Oh, it like fell off the wall
with force.
Yeah. It was almost as if somebody threw it.
We've got steps, right? And because we live in an upstairs apartment, and alongside of the steps on one side, there's like a wall, a half wall. And you've probably seen it. If you look at the video where we had live video up from the shot, if you look at not Wednesday's show, but the show we did before that, you'll see this like half wall. You'll see a row of books sitting on top of that. At the very end of that row of books, I have 2 Bibles, and one of those Bibles literally flew off the shelf, and I mean with force. I'm not going to sit here and get all crazy with it or anything else. But we've had nothing but problems trying to get this show to you, whether it was disconnections from wireless USB adapters, whether it was setting the show up with software or with web browser, which is still a form of software. But it always seems there's something. The only message I can have for anything, for any evil out in the world, don't mess with me. Do not mess with me. Because I will not give in. I will not give up to you. And I'm sitting next to a woman that is even more determined than I am. It's been a crazy day, folks. And I know this has been a crazy show. But if you couldn't tell, my heart was there. My mind was there, and he is here. You got anything to add, baby doll?
No.
Sure?
Yeah.
Speak your mind a little bit. Pick something we covered and speak.
I don't know. I don't like the sound of my own voice.
I know you don't. I don't like the sound of my voice either, babe. But that's not why I'm here. I love you.
Love you.
Okay, folks. That'll be the show tonight. We will see you back on Monday. God bless you all. Be one with your spirit. Go with love. And be at peace. I mean that. You have a good night.